Hey everybody, my name is Lily.
And I'm Izzy.
We are doing our Silver Award with Girl Scouts of Nation's Capital.
The main focus of this project was to help the Chesapeake Bay ecosystem. We put up birdhouses in our surrounding community for our project.
Birds are important to the Chesapeake ecosystem because they pollinate and disperse seeds to greenery, which can help the water. They are also friendly exterminators.
The greenery affects the water, which affects the air we breathe, food we eat, and water we drink.
Here was our process.
After deciding on a project, we headed over to the Girl Scouts Nation's Capital website where we took a look at some of the questions.
After scrolling through the rest of the questions and were confident in our answers, we went back to the main website and started filling out the online approval tool. It is super simple. Just with a click of a link and a click of a few buttons, you fill out what you want to do with your project. After that was finished, we headed outside to start the project. Once we were outside, we got out of birdhouses and started scouting out places to put them.
Once we found some trees and spaces, we headed back to the barn to begin the real process.
We first found an old stop sign that we could take the post from.
It was a little tricky to get off, so we had my dad use his power tools to cut it off.
Once we got the sign off, we started digging the hole. This was a little tricky. We had to get some help.
Once that was done, we got out the drill and put a hole in the top of the birdhouse. We then attached it to the pole.
Once it was down, we put it in the hole and started resealing the hole. This also took a little bit.
Once that was done, we got the other 3 birdhouses and decided to screw those into trees instead. This is the first birdhouse that we decided to build.
We put it up with a recycled stop sign post. This is the second birdhouse we decided to put up. This one is on a sweet gum tree.
This is the 3rd birdhouse we decided to put up. This one is on a poplar tree.
And this is our 4th and final birdhouse. This one is also on a poplar tree. I actually happened to decorate this one. And now we're in day 2 of our Silver Award. We made a quick Walmart trip and we're back with some bird food and cones. We started by dipping the cones in peanut butter and then into the bird seed. After we'd made a few more, we cut off some pieces of yarn about 2 inches long and made a slip knot around the bird cones. Now I'm just going to put one of these and tie it into one of the holes. Now that it's all tied on, it didn't end up fitting through the hole, so we just tied it on like this. I'm going to take some extra bird food and put it inside. Just like that. And now we're off to the others. Now we're at the second birdhouse, and I have my second one tied up right next to it. I'm just going to pour a little bit into this one too. Whoop. There we go. Made it a little heavier than expected. That's okay. Off to the next. Now we're at our 3rd or second to last one. And I just hung that one up on the corner, and I'm going to put a little bit more bird seed on the inside. Just like that. And now we're off to the last one. The last ones were a little bit too broken to put strings on. So I'm just going to fill them with bird seed and maybe lay them on the top. Just like that.
We have now entered day 3 of our Silver Award project. So we're here checking on our pole bird feeder, which is the first one that we set up. If you look in the little cone, it doesn't look like that much is gone. So I think somebody came and ate a little bit and that was it. But it's still intact, so hopefully more birds will come in the future. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so we're at the second birdhouse. And as you can see, our string is empty. So we think somebody tried to land on it and knocked it down. There's a bunch of ants on it and the feed is mostly dumped out. But we're just gonna hang it back up and we'll come back later. Okay, so we are at the 3rd birdhouse, and again, it fell down. And the feed is gone, but there's not a lot scattered, so I guess like little bugs came and ate it. I don't know how much the birds got, but around the cone is also pretty empty. So maybe somebody got it before it fell down. Let's go check the last one. Okay, so we are at our last one. And as you can see, there's nothing on top. And there's a bit of feed scattered around, but that's it. So, I guess somebody took it. Hopefully a bird. So that's all that our feeders did.